Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to show you Python variables. And yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, I already created a slideshow, and yeah. So as you can see, what are Python variables? Variables store information, act as containers for data in your program. They just store information that you created in your Python project. And easy data management. Let you keep track of values and update them as needed. You can update variables as needed, and you can create variables in your project every time you need it. So then labeled boxes concept. Think of variables as boxes with names holding your data. So let me explain it. So think of it like this. You have a box and then you have a name. But how do you create that name? But you created that name by a variable, and that variable's name is box. Box is equal to the name. And yeah, how variables work in Python. Assigning values with equal. Use the equal sign to store data in a variable. Example. And there's an example, x equals to 10. X to 10, that's in variable because we're storing the information of uh 10 into x. Like x is the box and we're storing the information that is 10 into the box. Then variables can change. That's true. You can change variables as needed. Variables hold data for later. Yes, that's true. You can access the variable to make important important projects. Projects. As you can see, types of data you can store. Integer values. You store whole numbers like age equals to 15. That's an integer, and I'm going to make a tutorial on this later or after this video. And string data can hold text, and as you can see, floating point numbers is like we can store as like a price 19.99 and boolean values true or false. We're gonna get into that later. Rules for naming variables. Start with a letter or underscore. Variables names must begin with a letter A, Z, or uppercase A, Z, or an underscore. Avoid Python keywords. Do not use reserved words like for, if, or while as variable names. And case sensitivity matters. Python treats username and username as different variables because you have a user, but you put the and uppercase, and it might create an error. So you can use this, but it will tell you over here. Clear naming examples. Examples underscore score, username, the total amount. Examples of variable assignment. Assigning multiple variables. Set several variables at once. Name equals to that. Age equals to 15. It's student. Remember, there is an underscore because we don't want to put a space. It will create an error. Equals to true. Different data types. Variables can store integers, strings, and booleans, and more. We're gonna learn about these later. Clear and descriptive names. Choose names that reflect the variable's purpose for better readability. Key takeaways and next steps. Variables. Your data toolbox. Store and manage information efficiently. Make sure to make your variables clear. If you're sharing a project with someone, make it more understanding. Name matters. Follow rules or error-free code. And practice makes perfect. That's true. You need to practice every time so you can make it perfect. But bye guys.